First, congrats on the win.
Thank you.
Only the second team in the league to reach the 10-win mark. How does this feel so far?
It feels good, but we can never underestimate our opponent. We have a big game coming up with Heritage. That's our biggest contender right now. But even with that, we can't underestimate the rest of the teams. As you saw, we didn't play to our highest level today. We were flatlined pretty much today, but we had some good rallies at times. But I don't think that we were at our highest skill level today.
It's kind of warm in this gym. Would you say that the climate kind of wore down the girls as the match went on? Because the first set, y'all were just absolutely dominant.
Yes.
The second two, it seemed as if the girls kind of wore down over time.
Yeah. I think just the whole thing that we started relaxing and we started playing on our heels instead of having that mindset. We have to win and we have to keep going because they're pushing on us. So they're at one point they were outdoing us, and it was in the third set it was a little aggravating.
How do you keep this run going? I think about the East County's tournament. You guys struggled there, at
Northgate.
You guys struggled there, took 104, and then fast forward to now, 4 straight wins, all by sweeps. The opponents, whatever. But I mean, you're still kind of getting the wins y'all need, whether in league or out of league, because Concord was the one non-league. How do you keep this going?
Keep working. Keep going back to basics at all times. Keep the girls motivated. For that grand prize at the end. We still don't have a guaranteed spot until the season is over. Until our last league game. So we're still going to meet them up at home. But we can't relax. It's time to push. It's time to push.
4 wins in a row, all by sweeps.
Yes.
I know Coach said y'all can play a little bit better, especially towards the end, but I want to ask, did the climate here, because it is kind of warm, did the climate here kind of weigh y'all down as the match went on?
Yes, it did. Like, obviously the climate in the gym because it was really, really hot, but also like with our also with our attitude as well. Me personally, I was just really off my game. Like, the win was really based off like the rest of my team. Like, they really pulled it together, and I know I definitely could have contributed more. And I think we could have played better as a team. But today was just kind of a rough game for us. Even though we did win, but it wasn't a fulfilling win.
That seems to be the general theme, especially from Coach. Y'all got the win, got the sweep, y'all could have played better. What has sparked this current run? Because when you look at the East County's tournament, you lost 3 or 4. Yeah. Now you won 4 straight, all by 3-0 sweeps. Yeah. What has been the turnaround for you guys?
It's really just our team chemistry. As the season goes further, I know we start to mesh well together as a team. Earlier in the season during preseason we did have a lot of ups and downs and difficulties among ourselves, but I think as we play more games together, especially after Heritage, we really are starting to come together and mesh well. Even though we our energy was low, we still at times tried to play together as a team. So
you mentioned Heritage. Only y'all and Heritage are the only teams in the Beaver with 10 overall wins or more. You guys have the next, if I have them right. Talk about just how tough that matchup is, and just chasing Heritage, so to say, because that is probably the strongest side right now in the league.
They are progressing and getting better throughout the season, just as well as we are. So I know this next upcoming game at their house, it is going to be one of our toughest games yet. I don't want to say anything into the future, jinx us or anything, but I do know we're going to compete well. And, it is going to be a really tough team, and no matter how much the outcome, I know we're going to play our best.